I believe that once we get the proper grip, the next important part of the golf swing is getting in the correct stance and posture. Your stance or setup is a crucial element of your golf swing. Creating a balanced foundation is important for a coordinated, powerful golf swing. Placement of your feet is fundamental for building a strong stance. Here are a few tips to accomplish the proper golf posture. Tilt your spine forward from your hips and slightly bend your knees to feel balanced. If your knees aren't bent, they will not provide the power to turn. Weight should be evenly distributed in your feet. You should feel a pelvic tilt, butt out with the flat back. Your arms should hang straight down from your body, and you should then grip the club from here. Your hands are approximately 4 to 6 inches from your left inner thigh when using a short iron, and approximately 6 to 8 inches from your left inner thigh when using a driver. That means there is only a 2 inches difference between driver and short iron. Your spine will automatically lean slightly to your right side when you grip the golf club because your right hand is below your left hand. Now your head should follow your spine and be a little bit behind the ball rather than directly over the ball. Note that the hands are placed in front of your left inner thigh at address. Let me talk about the stance now. Normal or default stance is one that the outside of your shoulders should line up with the middle of your feet. Here to here. Because this is the default athletic position in golf, it can be used for most normal shots. A wide stance is that the outside of your shoulders line up with the inside of your feet. Here to here. Adopting a wider stance lowers your center of gravity slightly, allowing you to become more stable on your feet as you address the club on the ground. Generally, it is recommended to adopt a wide stance whenever you are using longer clubs that demand wide and full swings. Especially drivers, fairway woods are the best used with the wider than normal stance. Wide stance is helpful in very windy days, allowing you to confidently go about your swing without fear of falling off balance. However, because the wide stance lowers the bottom of the swing arc, this can lead to hitting fast shots. So it is generally best to avoid using a wider stance for delicate shots using short irons and wedges on the grass. I'm talking about a narrow stance. Narrow stance is that the outside of your shoulders line up with the outside of your feet. Here to here. Narrowing your stance will lead to a higher center of gravity. It is best reserved for smaller clubs or smaller swings. Please avoid for long clubs and wide swings. In contrast to a wide stance, a narrow stance will make it easier for your hips to rotate, or at least it should make it more comfortable to do so. Let's talk about very narrow stance. A very narrow stance is about 6 inches apart between your feet. A very narrow stance features the highest center of gravity. It makes a very stable position. Such, it is best used with very delicate shots that require the smallest swing, like a regular chipping and pitching. Also, small chips from tight lies can be best performed. Correct posture and stance are what gives you stability to swing with the balance and allows you to be able to make the proper turn back and through the golf ball.